Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to record a recap. I apologize for missing the open. Unfortunately, I missed the first 45 minutes of the open, but I had a good day. I caught a really nice trend on Neo, which I usually don't do this kind of trend trading on the moving average, and it was pretty good. So I'm gonna record a recap for you. But if you can help us, if you can like or subscribe or comment in our video, I really appreciate that because that helps our video to be more visible and more engaging with the members. And if there is any question about the recap, just post a comment on it. I'll personally come and read and
Each
answer
trade,
them.
look
Thank
for
you
it
so much,
under
and
two to
see you in the
cover
chat.
on the rest of it.
Right, Brian.
207 for stop.
Well, thank you, Brian.
Okay.
Right, so
Cheers.
cheers. I'm gonna do the recap for today. Sorry, guys, I was late a little bit. As I mentioned, there's a technical problem in the bed. There's a thing plug that releases, but that thing didn't work this morning. So I missed the trading at the open. So what happened for me was I just didn't have any trading at the open. I came and I take a look at the usual suspect. I saw that Neo started a really nice run going up, and I really didn't have any watch list per se, but I saw that Neo is really from red to green, really nice squeeze and going up. And what I noticed there was that when the really nice move starts, the pullbacks buying is always an opportunity. So in this particular case was pulling back to between 9 and 20, and then suddenly the biggest squeeze, and I said, oh, that's interesting. Comes up and it again comes down. We were so close to 40, and then I decided to buy on the pullback. When the trend starts, you want to buy in the pullback, but the most important thing, you have to wait and see if you actually trend has started. On a 5-minute chart, what I noticed was just constantly higher high, higher lows, higher lows. We made a new low, but still it bought back up, so it's its strength. Even this one is a doji, but still we had a really nice higher lows pattern. So when you have something like that, like 20 minutes higher high and higher lows, essentially actually started from here. So when you are having such a move chart pattern, that means that you are in an uptrend. So where is the buying opportunity? The buying opportunity is on these micro pullbacks on 1-minute chart. So I bought my first position at 39.60, popped up, sold at 39.90 because this was a level 39.90, and it came down. It kind of consolidated here. It was a little bit concerning for me, so I got out a little bit. But as soon as I saw that the volume is coming in, I went add more 39.90 for a break. So with the big size, pop, sold all the way up to 40.35. Came down, and I was down with most of my position. I thought maybe this is a good place to add a little bit for the next run, but again, we were really extended on a 5-minute chart, so it was really big run, so it was due for a pullback. It came test my break-even point, and I got out at the break-even point. I mean, I think this one might continue going up, but I just it tested my break-even point, and I really didn't want to mess around with anything. So that was that was the only trade that I had. I tried to take it short and long to RMO, just pretty much break even on both of them. And I had some TQQ that I had it open. I added some, came to my break even point. I got out, and now they're going back up. So that's so I'm gonna hold the TQQ, which is very strong. It really moves with the Apple. So that's another thing that you should also remember, that we did discuss that in the chat, that look at the Apple 1-minute chart, and Apple, these two are exactly the same. You can see a lot of these similarities. Sometimes if you want to trade Apple, you can just trade the TQQ. So this huge move, they're not always like that. Today is definitely consolidation, drop, a double bottom on the VWAP, double bottom on the VWAP, a pop on the Apple, and then there's a big sell-off below. So the pattern is pretty much always the same, just going up. Now that Apple is going up towards the high of the day, TQQ is also ripping higher, because Apple is a big component of QQQ, and TQQ is the QQQ on asteroid. So that was pretty much my trade on Neo. Pretty good days, 68,000, 6,800. And some TQQ here. Also, there's some TQQ going up here, which I think is worth to sell 10%. Why don't you? What do you think here? So
Sure.
that was it.
Sure.
So what did you do, Brian?
So we had one really good trade right at the open. It was pretty obvious. Snap was going to be strong. It was strong into the open. It was gapping up on some news,
Snap.
and all you did, yeah, SNFP, yeah, Snap. And I think Thor took this trade too, similar trade. We just waited for a bit of a pullback. When it gapped up at the open, we waited for the pullback, entered, and then it just pretty much went opening range breakout from
Yeah.
there, went higher.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely
So-
taken opening range break up here if I could
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Or a 5 minute would have been a really
That
nice
was-
one.
Yeah, that was just a really nice trade right from the get-go. Set up really nicely. So, and I took a BABA trade with options, and still have a few left. And I'm in some gold right now, and I'll probably look at holding that. And still holding some fun, and I'm just getting filled right now on that short. Just
FUN?
got a fill up there.
Not this
PHUN.
one, PHU. It's like fun. It's like
Yeah,
fun.
sort of fun. It's been fun. It's been fun being short. Fun. So there you go.
Nice.
Just get a fill there. All right, so good day overall. Just had to be a little patient, but one and done really for the snap trade. That was the big winner today.
Very nice. Excellent.
All right,
Yeah, that is
deal. All right, guys.
and that is really, really, really good. If you can just continue ripping higher on TQQ, we're all there for a really nice treat. I still hold this 4,000 shares here on that, and the other account, which was really bad, and now it's really going up. I'm back to 10,000 shares on that. That was an account that actually I reached it to $1 million, so that's the milestone for me. It wasn't 1 million. It started like, I think it was $500,000 or something, and now equity is 1.1 million. That's a big milestone for me. Anyways, so
Right.
what should we do?
Okay.
Nothing. Oh, it was a recap. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. So, well, tonight is a webinar by Benzinga about the news, and what else do we have? So that the webinar with the Benzinga news, and that's it. So see you all tomorrow in the webinar for trading the news by Benzinga people, and then if not, tomorrow in the chat room, guys. Cheers.